Cornacchia, owner of Body and Balance Studio, and today we're going to work on the roll down, one of Joseph Pilates' very basic exercises, and it's usually done wrong. So we're going to try to get you to understand how important it is to learn all the basics of Pilates to get better and better at understanding your body and making it healthier and stronger every day. Okay? So I'm going to do it first on the Cadillac. We're going to first off sit nice and tall, which is one of the hardest things for people to do. So you can always bend your knees so you can get yourself up in this straight line. You don't want to be sitting back here because you're just putting pressure on your lower back. Okay, the roll down has two energies. One is at the heels and one is at the top of the head. So I really want you to try to really go for the opposing line a little bit more than the line you're going to automatically feel like you're going down in. Shoulders are back. The breath starts on an inhale. The exhale goes down with you, emptying the spine. Relax on the bottom, another breath, and then exhale and try to come up just like you went down. Rolling, 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 feeling your back stretch, and then back up to your sits bones. Inhale, exhale, waist back into the floor, big breath. On the bottom, when you get to the bottom, you're actually in neutral. Your waist should be off the ground. You're going to roll back up, empty the sternum down into the back wall, navel to spine, and back up to the sits bones. I actually add an arch to my roll down, which is here. You won't be doing that unless you have something to hold on to. So you have a supported arch with your lower stomach and the bar. Make sure you don't do that if you're doing the floor work. Just if you're holding on to something, and I will show you that in a few minutes. Do that again if you can. If you're holding a bar, exhale, squeeze the lower stomach, wide elbows, use the back muscles, and your breath is always on the exhale as you roll back down. Inhale here, exhale back around, squeeze the lower belly, and back up to your sits bones. Feels so good. Okay, now if you don't have a Cadillac, which I'm sure you don't, I like to use either a Dynaband, a stick, or a piece of tubing is fine. You start again in the sits bones position, bend if you need to. Big breath, lower down, waist to the floor. You're going to come down, bring the arms behind you, come back up, chin toward the chest, soften the sternum. I like to add stabilization arms at the top. Inhale here, exhale here. Weight into the heels. Let your body really feel like it's falling bone by bone and coming up, reversing that action. Now, if you're having trouble going all the way down, you can bend the knees, maybe go to just your waist. Come back in. Keep the knees bending deeper so it gets you right up on your sits bones. Inhale, exhale, waist back. Just go where you can go and come up with that same control. And make sure you're not using the top of your thighs, which always want to help you, or definitely not your back. Now, if you want to simulate what I was doing before on the Cadillac, you can take a piece of Dynaband or tubing and put it on something that does not move around. A doorknob works well. So here's your roll down bar. You just made it in your own home. And you're going through the whole thing, making sure your lower stomach is tight, and then coming back up to the sits bones. Again, inhale, exhale. Now try not to use the Dynaband to help you get up. Use it to resist against and make you get deeper in your abdomen line. I think that's one of the biggest mistakes. People tend to use their arms to pull themselves up. The arms should be straight, the back should be extended, and you should stay in your shoulder girdle when you're coming up. So the shoulders are pulling back, the softening of the sternum, the deepening of the abdominals, and then back up to your sit bones. take a one-arm roll down and give yourself a little stretch. And then back around again. Find that deep place again. And back up. You can bend those knees again. Release some of that pressure. At this point, you're just really going for the nice bone-by-bone action and some stretching. And after I do the two sides, I always come back to the center. Just feels good. But sometimes you have pulled out some of the kinks or some of the tight muscles, and you'll feel that last roll down is the best one ever. So again, you want to think about the heels having energy, the top of the crown having energy, your shoulders staying in socket, the abs very tight, and really think about your posture on all these lines. And anytime you have any difficulty with it, stop and readjust, or just don't go down as far. And the more you do it, the better you feel. And so I hope this becomes one of your favorite exercises like myself. Stay healthy and have a great day.